strong creatures, you know, and we're so not. It's such a big lie, you know, because we're taught as young men to be strong and to be creative as female and not a good thing. And so I thought I would be like, I always fancied myself a rogue, you know. I saw myself as kind of a rogue because I wasn't that, and I kind of knew that I wasn't. I was both. I had creative urges in me as well as strong aggressive urges, you know. And so it's kind of an analogy for like how I viewed myself. And so I expressed it, and then a lot of people felt the same way. I mean, both men and women. There are certain big lies that I think we're taught as young children. They just aren't true, you know. Like women can't be aggressive, you know. And for a lot of that's changing now, you know, which is very nice.
Your books are really striking chords with people, aren't they?
Yeah, which is very interesting. You know, I was just doing it for myself, you know, because it was like
self-expression.
Yeah, I had a voice and I just had to say it, and I didn't even really write them.
Something to write it.
Yeah, and so I just had to write. It was the only place I had a voice, you know. I couldn't talk about it at work or anything.
Now, what was work? Because I heard you did not intend to be, that wasn't your dream to be a novelist.
No, I started out as an architect, of all things. And which is at least a somewhat creative medium, but it was so not for me. I was always thinking about like free-form things, and my boss was always like, but
we need practical.
Patrick, people are going to live in these houses. You know? So,
and it's not Venice. It's not Venice when people actually live in somewhere.
This is a wonderful design. Now can you do something for $100,000? You know? So yeah, I was not a successful architect at all.
Wow. And yet were you kind of secretly going home and writing at night?
Absolutely. And on the weekends and everything. I just kind of cloistered myself. It was my outlet, you know? And the place I worked with, nice people, but very traditional American older gentlemen. Very sad.
That was your secret. You didn't dare let them know.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no. No, that would have been terrible.
That must have been a shock when they heard about your first novel and you got.
I doubt they even read. I mean, if it came out, maybe they'll see it because this is on TV.
So all this time, you're on your third novel, which is so popular, and they still don't know.
Probably not, unless it was
you have to secretly send them an article.
Page, you know, yeah.
You have to secretly send some of your articles and send it incognito, anonymously to your past boss.
Exactly, put it in a Playboy.
Writing on a word processor, or didn't have a typewriter.
I wasn't a real word processor kind of guy. I don't like that kind of. My mother always told me, my mom always told me, if you're going to write a letter, write it in a fountain pen. And it's that kind of approach. You've got to like touch, and like if you take that kind of love to your work, it shows.
Wow.
So I don't like the plastic. Horrible. So what I write all in longhand and fountain pen, and then I kind of write it out.
Not one of those writers on the plane with your little.
No, I don't have a power book.
I'm glad you said. I couldn't think what those things were called. A power book. I obviously don't have a power book.
Yes, kill your computer.
Now tell us about, because when you hear Blood of Angels, you're expecting to read this suspense, you know, blood and guts kind of book. It's not at all like
childhood. It's stained, you know.
Wow.
And it's also
leave
an analogy.
Scars.
Yeah, leave scars, and also it comes from a phrase my grandfather used to say. When you'd be particularly lucky in an incident, say you were in a car accident and you wrap your car around a telephone pole and smash it up completely, but you walk away without a scratch. He would say that there's angel blood all over the place because you killed a guardian angel as he was protecting you.
Wow.
So the blood of angels is your guardian angels who throw themselves in the path of danger for you.
Wow.
Protect you.
I just got goosebumps all over my body when you told that.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept of the blood of angels.
And yet you never, in your book, unless I missed it, you don't really explain that anywhere. What's behind the title of your book?
I don't really. I like to suggest instead of describe.
Wow.
You know? It's one of the rules that I have for myself. It comes the first incident that was like that. I actually got kind of hurt, but it was the first inklings. Like I was kind of playing the guardian angel almost. I was outside. I had my little breakfast. I was like 12 at the time, and I came out and I had been playing with the turtle out down by the creek, you know, and so I'd been playing with it. I went inside and I was like telling my mom about the turtle, and I was hungry and had a hot dog. I went back outside. And there were some older boys who were riding around on their bicycles, and they were like riding real close to the turtle and like really terrifying this poor little turtle. And he was pulling his head in and everything. And then they set it up, and one of the boys rode his bicycle right over the turtle, like right over his shell. And I was like, oh my God! Don't do that to that.